Yeah, hey, my name's Andrew Aasen, and I'm known for being the Alf Kid. That photo was taken in, oh man, it must have been the mid 80s, because that was when I was in first grade, even though it looks like I was ready for high school. It looks like to me, I looked like a full on adult. The hair with the big poof and the glasses and the Velcro shoes, I was ready to go, man. But that's in front of my parents' house in first grade. That day to me was huge. You can see in the picture like how proud I was. I remember my shoulders being back, my chest was pumped up, and the one thing that I remember, I felt so cool because I had brand new glasses and my mom had convinced me that they looked good on me and I was such a handsome boy. My Velcro shoes because they were super sweet and they made me feel like I could run faster and I needed all the help I could get. And my blue lunchbox because it was the special edition, the Mario Brothers one that apparently is worth a lot of money. But even then I was super swagged out, I guess. So my lunchbox, my glasses, and my Velcro shoes, man, that was the best. You could see it in my face. She does. My mom does have it. She does have it framed. But what I did for you guys was I found the original. So I have to. Here's my authenticity card. There it is. Look how proud that young man is. Look at that face. My mom had this proud. Unfortunately, she recently passed, but she had this proud up on the mantle so everyone could see. It was one of the first things you could see at my parents' house when you walked in. Me and Alf. I was the co-host of the Marconi Show, and Marconi obviously was the host. He and I met while working at the radio station with another guy named Nick, who was the producer of the show, and they took me on, and I ended up being the co-host of the radio show. He used the picture as the front of the website that we had used for our fans for us to interact with them. He had come over to my parents' house for Thanksgiving because his parents weren't going to be in town and he didn't have anywhere else to go. So, of course, he's like a brother to me. So I invited him over and it was front and center in my parents' house, and as soon as we walked in, he freaked out. He started like wheezing, laughing, and doubled over, holding his stomach because he saw this picture and instantly knew that it was a hit. He knew it was going to be big. As soon as he saw it, the face, he commented how the shoulders were back, how the face was all puffy and smiley, and how the first thing he said, if you look in the picture, how my shorts are a little tight. So my junk looks like it's sanctioned. It's like cut out a little bit, so because they're just a little too snug in the crotch area. And that's, it's weird that he went there the first thing, but it was, the funny thing about it that he liked a lot. So he found it at my parents' house and asked my mom's permission if we could use it for the website. And of course she gave it to him. So right after that, he had scanned it the next day and my buddy Rob uploaded it to the website and instantly it took off from there. The first time that I saw the meme, I didn't really see it on the internet. I saw it on the back of an import car magazine, actually, randomly at a 7-Eleven. I was flicking through, like a foreign car magazine, and in the back, there's my picture. And it had Alf taken off, but it had words put on it, I on the first date. And I'm like, what the is this? Like, where'd they get this picture? That's the first time that I really saw myself in it. I don't remember seeing myself on the internet first. It was in the back of a magazine. No, man, I don't care about that stuff. Being starting off my entertainment career, being a radio DJ, I kind of had to hurry up and get thick skin. I had thick skin anyway. I definitely was, the typical big dude who used comedy in defense of, getting bullied and stuff like that. So I had thick skin, man. Those jokes don't bother me. Some of them are really funny. It only makes me mad if they suck or if they're just blatantly really stupid. Like, come on, man. Like, yes, I know I'm fat. I get it. I have mirrors. Like, at least be funny about it, I remember my mom sending me a picture of like a photo screen, like an old mom would of that she would have with her phone, and asked me to explain myself what this shirt meant. And that's not the real shirt. Like, she took it literal. She was like, how did they put that shirt on you? That's not the shirt that you had. And it was funny. My family thinks it's pretty funny. I've been, the jokester, the funny one of the family, so they almost kind of expected it. It was kind of before that part of the internet where you could really start monetizing things, and had it being, if that had the same popularity as it did then right now, then it'd be a whole different story, like who knows what could have came of it. No, I think it's funny. It's by in no means is it the most popular meme ever made, and I'm not saying that. But every once in a while, it'll pop back up and kind of get a spike, like, oh, here's this kid again, or I'll get it sent to me by a bunch of people. Well, with my buddy Nick, we tried to recreate a few things. I danced in front of his driveway and in one of his studios in, women's underwear, scantily clad clothes, and a couple of those went viral. And one of them ended up on Ridiculousness on the episode with Wee Man and Preston, where there was a montage of a bunch of different big dudes, and came to my part, and I was doing the jazz dance. I did and I have a tattoo on my stomach in Japanese writing, and they said, hey, I look on his stomach, it says Big Mac, and I'm dancing, doing my thing, and it was pretty funny. It's a good episode. Yeah, they'd all have a ritual whenever they'd come in. They like football players, when they leave the locker room, they slap the top of the locker room when they leave. When my friends would come over, they'd kiss their hand and tap the picture before they come in, because it's right there up front. Like, you can't not see it when you walk in. So they treat it like it was some sacred thing, and tap it, make sure it'd get love and respect before they entered the house. Yeah, in my friends and family in that world, it was a big thing to them before it got put up on the website. So it just made me extra happy to see so many other people enjoy it like my friends and family did. So yeah, what I'm doing now with my time is just mainly working, like I said earlier, but working for my buddy's automotive news and review website, ourautoexpert.com. That was great, man. That was good questions. Thank you.